Hey, what's going on, dudes? My name is MrRhexx, and we're back with some more Dragon Age. On the last episode, zombies came and zombies left. We destroyed the hell out of them and we saved the village. So now these guys are going to be super grateful to us. They're going to treat us nice. They should have from the first place since we're a Grey Warden, but I guess the Grey Wardens are not really in a good state right now since everyone thinks we actually killed the king. But regardless, these guys are going to treat us very, very nice.
I don't know how I survived that damnable mess out there, but I did. I suppose I owe you thanks. The men respect me now. I would never have gone out there if you hadn't shoved me. It feels good to help out.
I'm very glad you feel that way, sir.
I'm no warrior. Not the way I was screaming like a little girl when those things charged me, but I'm no coward either. Listen, a soldier gave me this trinket some years ago as payment for his tab. He said it was magical. I didn't believe him then, but I think it helped keep me alive out there. You should have it. It might do the same for you sometime.
Well, thank you so much.
Yes, well, don't go spreading news that I gave you something for free. Then everyone will want something from me. Anyhow, it's good to be back. I don't want to be in battle again anytime soon. Know what I mean?
There you go. So he gives you, I think it's a Lloyd's Talisman. Lloyd's Magic Ring gives you 2 strength, removes 1 cunning. Well, Alistair is not a very clever man, so let's just give him that. The strength will come very in handy. He does have 2 injuries, I just noticed. You guys remember he actually fell once during the battle with the zombies. And I don't know where the other one is coming from. Alistair, for how long have you been coughing blood? Who knows, man? Let's go ahead and cure him out of that. So, lesser injury, you need to give him 2, I guess, right? There we go. So he still has the other one. We need to wait a cooldown. Doesn't matter. There is stuff to do, boys. If you guys remember at the end of last episode, we leveled up. And we got a lot of experience from the quest, so we got a level, and in that level, we decided to level up lockpicking. Which means that some of these locks will be able to be opened. Not all of them. There's one, the one that's in the general store. We won't be able to open that one, but this one we can.
And I'm off.
Crossbow, Ash. Ash is a tier 2. That's a good way to tell how strong something is. Obviously, the actual weapon will tell you what tier it is. So there's no reason to like memorize all the materials, but a good way to tell when a weapon is strong or not is by the material that it's made out of. So a wooden, I think it's an oak. The oak wooden stuff, it tends to be tier 1, but then the ash wood tends to be tier 2, and then so on and so forth. Like every tier has its own material of wood for like bows and staves and so on. For swords, you have, you know, iron is different than this one is gray iron, so gray iron is tier 2. Every type of iron has its own tier, for example, and that's another way of telling it. But again, the weapon will tell you like what tier it is, so there's really no use to memorize it.
The end is upon us. The dead rise, and foul magic spreads across the land.
Well, we got a Doomsayer here. Let's shut him up.
Repent your sins before death. Beg for the Maker's divine forgiveness.
Jesus, dude, you need to stop that, like, now.
I cannot. It is my sacred duty. Magic is everywhere. Everywhere. The time to repent has come.
I want to remind you guys that the church in this game, the Chantry, is against magic. If you guys remember, back thousands of years ago, magic ruled man. And it was only overthrown after the Chantry was made. So the Chantry and mages don't really get along too well, which is the reason why the Chantry really takes control of magic with an iron fist, which is where the mages tower comes into place. But yeah, the Chantry is on one side, the mages on the other. They don't see each other, and I'm telling you guys this because it'll come in handy this episode. There'll be a lot of conversations that will deal with that, magic against religion, and I just want you guys to, you know, be clear on that. We can kill him if we want to, to shut him up, but we're trying to play the good guy here, so find some place else to rant, or else.
Ah, another one of the damned. They are everywhere.
And there you go. Yeah, you can actually kill him, and you will literally like fight him here in the middle of the street, which is kind of funny in front of the child. You're gonna murder a Doomsayer. Not a very good start to this new phase that I have here in this town as a saint.
I'm still amazed we made it through the night in one piece and won. They'll be telling stories about this for years, I bet. Fighting's not over. We still have Darkspawn to battle, and if the Arl sends out the call, I'll be there for him.
Well, why? You know, I could use a commander myself. You could fight for me.
No offense, but I've lived under the Arl my whole life. I'll fight when he calls me, or when I absolutely need to, and that's it. If you'll excuse me, I think I'll offer the Maker a bit of thanks for not choosing to be a wrathful god today. Good luck to you.
And good luck to you. Sadly, we can't have it, but that's okay. He sucks anyways. Right, guys? Alright, let's do it, Thomas.
So we won the battle? If this is what war is like, with so many people hurt and dying, I don't want to think about what fighting the Darkspawn will be like. Bann Teagan or Arl Eamon will be calling for volunteers soon, won't they? They'll need an army to fight in the south now. I'll go when they call me, I guess. I'm going to get drunk first, though, if you'll excuse me.
For some reason, the face of Thomas reminds me of the main guy in S.H.I.E.L.D., the Avenger show. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't even know the name of the guy, but whatever. As I said before, we can go into the general store, but we can't really open the chest there, so we can wait until we actually maximize our lockpicking. So you can see here, we only need the last one, so after we get that, we should be able to open up pretty much every lock in the game, which is going to be great. But sadly, there are the dead people, they're burning them.
Best keep back. This is unpleasant work, it is.
Unpleasant it is. Let's get the death root and we can move on. We're gonna have to find a way to get into the castle and see what this whole commotion is all about. What we can do to... Well, we already stopped the invasion of zombies, but there's something happening inside that huge-ass castle, and we're gonna have to figure out what exactly. Now, there's one more chest that we can get. It's the one in there. If you guys remember, we went into that house to conscript the inhabitant of the house to fight the, what was it? The irregulars. Yeah, it's one of the quests that we get. So he's not gonna be here anymore. This doesn't matter. We'll get the chest, we'll get a silk carpet, which is a gift. You don't have to worry too much about it. Let's go. Now, one thing you may have noticed is that there's a couple of new peeps here at, well, I can't see them from this distance. The draw distance is not too big. But let me get a little bit closer so you can see it. I just want to be able to show you guys. So there's the chantry board, and then there's another one over here. There, yes. That's another irregular, Blackstone irregular. And there is, by the lake, you guys remember where the no swimming board was located. There is another quest. I don't want to call it a board. It's like a thingy that gives you multiple quests. But yeah, as soon as you free the village, those 3 different like quest hubs become available, and I mean, honestly, they're okay. There's a bunch of quests. I think I'll talk. No, there's just a bunch of quests that you can do. Like you get to like kill a bunch of people like in the map. You get to collect a bunch of stuff. You get to help the mages. We'll do those later. For now, I just want to focus on the main quest a little bit because, you know, there's been a lot of story as it is. Oh, a lot of fighting, I mean, so I want to get some story done on this episode, and then on the next one we're gonna have some more battles. Yeah, so there is Bann Teagan. We have to talk to him, but first, let's do Perth.
It is sad to think of how much death there has been here. But we have saved the village beyond all expectations. You have done well, my friend. I will remain here to guard the village and receive any fellow knights as they continue to return. At least until the castle is retaken.
Well, sounds pretty good. Guys, remember that there's the tree there. You can have your dog pee on that tree for him to receive the bonus, which will help a lot in this battle, which is pretty cool. The bonus is applied everywhere here on the map, so even if you're far away down there fighting the zombies down with Doug, he'll still get the bonus, so it's very important to get that. Already got the crate. This guy, Knight Commander Harriet, he's for a quest with the Mages Collective. We're not doing that yet. That's the quest that I told you guys that is on the on the ocean where the no swimming board is located. So you can talk to him, but he's not gonna tell you anything. Anyways, Bann Teagan.
Odd how quiet the castle looks from here. You would think there was nobody inside at all. But I shouldn't delay things further. I had a plan. To enter the castle after the village was secure. There is a secret passage here, in the mill, accessible only to my family.
A secret passage? Let me try that again. A secret passage? Why didn't you mention this before?
I knew you would choose to enter the castle instead of staying in the village. And we needed warriors. I'm sorry if I... Maker's breath.
Teagan, Thank the Maker you yet live.
Isolde, you're alive. How did you... What has happened?
I do not have much time to explain. I slipped away from the castle as soon as I saw the battle was over, and I must return quickly. And I need you to return with me, Teagan. Alone.
Whoa, that is very suspicious. Careful. This could be an ambush.
What? Who is this man, Teagan?
You remember me, Lady Isolde, don't you?
Alistair. Of all the... Why are you here?
They are Grey Wardens, Isolde. I owe them my life.
Pardon me, I would exchange pleasantries, but... Considering the circumstances...
Please, Lady Isolde, we had no idea anyone was even alive within the castle. We must have some answers.
I know you need more of an explanation, but I don't know what is safe to tell. Teagan, there is a terrible evil within the castle. The dead waken and haunt the living. The maid responsible was caught, but still it continues. And I think Connor is going mad. We have survived, but he won't flee the castle. He has seen so much death. You must help him, Teagan. You are his uncle. You could reason with him. I do not know what else to do.
Man, this seems very helpless, and she's still very suspicious. What about Arl Eamon? Is he still alive?
He is. He is being kept alive so far, thank the Maker.
Kept alive? Kept alive by what?
Something the mage unleashed. So far it allows Eamon, Connor, and myself to live. The others were not so fortunate. It killed so many, and turned their bodies into walking nightmares. Once it was done with the castle, it struck the village. It wants us to live, but I do not know why. It allowed me to come for you, Teagan, because I begged, because I said Connor needed help.
Do you think this evil could be some kind of demon?
I do not know. Oh, Maker's mercy. Could it truly be a demon? I can't let it hurt my Connor. You must come back with me, Teagan. Please.
Tell me about this mage you mentioned.
He is an infiltrator, I think. One of the castle staff. We discovered he was poisoning my husband. That is why Eamon fell ill.
Eamon was poisoned?
He claims an agent of Terran Logain's hired him. He may be lying, however. I cannot say.
Turn Logain. Well, the spiciness is getting hotter and hotter. Why do I get the feeling you're not telling me everything?
I beg your pardon? That's a rather impertinent accusation.
None of it's true.
An evil I cannot fathom holds my son and the husband hostage. I came for help. What more do you want from me? Teagan, I do not have much time. What if it thinks I'm betraying it? It could kill Connor. Please come back with me. Must I beg?
It'll certainly help. So why must Teagan go alone?
For Connor's sake. I promised I would return quickly and only with Teagan. Teagan, I know you could order your men to follow me when I return to the castle. I beg you not to. For Connor's sake.
Alright, well, enough of questions. We need to decide what to do now.
The king is dead, and we need my brother now more than ever. I will return to the castle with you, Isolde.
Thank the Maker. Bless you, Teagan. Bless you.
Yeah, we don't really have that many choices, do we?
I have no illusions of dealing with this evil alone. You, on the other hand, have proven quite formidable. Isolde, can you excuse us for a moment? We must confer in private before I return to the castle with you.
Please do not take too long. I will be by the bridge.
Here's what I propose. I go in with Isolde, and you enter the castle using the secret passage. My signet ring unlocks the door. Perhaps I will distract whatever evil is inside and increase your chances of getting in unnoticed. What do you say?
I say, what the hell am I supposed to do in there?
I wish I knew. I don't know any more about this evil force than Isolde seems to. Sir Perth and his men can watch for danger at the castle entrance. If you can open the gates from within, they can move in and help you. I don't think there's anyone else who can help you. If you choose not to go, then it's up to me to do what I can. Here is my signet ring. It will open the lock on the door in the mill. Whatever you do, Eamon is the priority here. If you have to, just get him out of there. Isolde, me, and anyone else, we are expendable.
I don't believe that. I'll rescue you all, I promise.
You are a good man. The Maker smiled on me indeed when he sent you to Redcliffe.
So we are just going to send him with that woman? It seems so dangerous.
But I can delay no longer. Allow me to bid you farewell. And good luck.
I love how Liliana is like, wait, are we really doing this? And nobody answers. Just completely ignored. Oh, Liliana, how much I desire you. Anyways, let's go into the windmill again. That guy doesn't really matter anymore. Well, not yet, I mean. Now, be sure to click on this crate here because you can actually get a love letter. Love letter is part of the quest Correspondence Interruptus, which pretty much means that if you collect all the love letters, you will form a connection of messages from one noble to another. It's supposed to be like secret letters that say like a married woman sends to another man, and obviously she would want to keep hidden because if it's found out then it could lead into trouble, and the letters themselves are pretty funny. As soon as we get them all, I guess I can show you, when I get the next one on the next episode, I can show you the both of them so I don't waste too much time, but I think they're hilarious. Anyways, yeah, there are 12 of them, and I guess we'll just get them whenever we can.
I locked myself in a cage once when I was a child. For an entire day. Ah, good times.
That's not... okay, sure. Anyways, let's go in there. Get away from me, he says. There's somebody in there. We're gonna have to see if we can save him from the monsters, although he's kind of inside a... looks like a cell, so he's probably not a good guy. Might even be the mage we're looking for. Guess we'll just have to see. There we go. Quickly dispatch of them, and the mage.
Hello? Who's there? Is there anyone alive out there? Wait, you don't look like the Arlessa's guards. Are you from outside the castle?
Well, we came through the secret tunnel.
There's a tunnel? Then why hasn't anyone in the castle used it? We could all have escaped by now.
That is a great freaking question! I mean, what? How does the Bann know about a secret entrance into the castle, and Isolde doesn't know? I mean, she's the Arlessa. She's the wife of the owner of the castle. How is this even remotely possible? This is just weird. I wonder that myself, actually.
Curious. None of this makes any sense. Not that anyone cares much what I think. My name is Jowan. I'm a mage Lady Isolde hired to tutor her son Connor. Until they, threw me into the dungeon here.
I just realized my character is stuck in the battle animation, which is funny. I don't think... this probably happened to me like once or twice, but it's very, very rare. I'm just ready to kill this guy. The sight of blood in his face just make my blades start to act up. But you're the one that poisoned the Arl. We know about you.
I'm not proud of it. The Arlessa had no idea what I was hired to do when she took me in to tutor Connor. I know it looks suspicious, but I'm not responsible for the creatures and the killings in the castle. I was already imprisoned when all that began. At first, Lady Isolde came here with her men, demanding that I reverse what I'd done. I thought she meant my poisoning of the Arl. That's the first I heard about the walking corpses. She thought I'd summoned a demon to torment her family and destroy Redcliffe. She had me tortured. There was nothing I could do or say that would appease her. So they left me to rot.
Damn. So why did you poison the Arl?
I was instructed to by Terran Loghain. I was told that Arl Eamon was a threat to Ferelden, that if I dealt with him, Loghain would settle matters with the Circle. You see, I'm a Maleficar, a blood mage.
You? A blood mage? Truly? I would never have guessed.
A blood mage? Well, that isn't good.
I dabbled in the forbidden arts, and they condemned me to death for it. I thought Loghain was giving me a chance to redeem myself. But he's abandoned me here, hasn't he? Everything's fallen apart, and I'm responsible. I have to make it right somehow. I have to.
This is a very special way of redeeming yourself. See, you have dealings with demons, which is a bad thing, obviously, morally and, well, logically, because you don't want to deal with demons. Demons are bad. Everyone knows that. And to redeem yourself, You poison. You straight up go on poison and Arl. I mean, is that truly what you how can... I'm done. I'm just... But why did the Arlessa need a mage to tutor her son?
Connor had started to show signs. Lady Isolde was terrified the Circle of Magi would take him away for training.
Connor? A mage? I can't believe it.
She sought an apostate, a mage outside the Circle, to teach her son in secret so he could learn to hide his talent. Her husband had no idea.
Wow, perhaps her son is responsible for what happened.
I thought that too. Connor has little knowledge of magic, but he may have done something to tear open the veil. With the veil to the Fade torn, spirits and demons could infiltrate the castle. Powerful ones could kill and create those walking corpses.
Why would Isolde be frightened of her son becoming a mage, though?
Because he would be taken away forever. A mage cannot inherit a title, even the son of a powerful Arl. She's also a pious woman. Her son having magic was humiliating.
Again, the same thing with magic and the Chantry. Very interesting there. Arl Eamon had no idea of his son's abilities.
No, she was adamant that he never find out. She said that he'd do the right thing, even if it meant losing their son, and that infuriated her.
How much magic did you actually got to teach him? I want to know how dangerous this kid is.
Some. But he's still very young. He can barely cast a minor spell, never mind something more powerful. At least not intentionally. Like I said, he may have torn the veil accidentally. If he's involved in this at all, I really don't know.
Well, it does seem like he speaks the truth. I trust the guy. You know, it seems like his story makes sense and could have actually been Connor, the one that summoned whatever evil or demon that is residing in this castle and created the undeads. I think I understand.
I never meant for it to end like this. I swear. Let me help you fix this.
I say this boy could still be of use to us, but if not, then let him go. Why keep him prisoner here?
Hey, let's not forget he's a blood mage. You can't just set a blood mage free.
Better to slay him. Better to punish him for his choices. Is this Alistair who speaks, or the Templar?
I'd say it's common sense. We don't even know the whole story yet.
He wishes to redeem himself. Doesn't everyone deserve that chance?
Like yourself, you mean?
Everyone deserves a chance to redeem themselves in the Maker's eyes. This man, no less than any.
I don't know. He is a blood mage. But this is an unusual situation.
Give me a chance, please.
Alright. I just love how my character just looks like he really wants to go to the bathroom. Come on guys, let's hurry this up. Oh man. Alright, well then, so how would you actually make things right?
I tried to save anyone still up there. There must be something I can do.
And after that, what happens?
Afterwards, I assume I'll be arrested, or executed, or whatever people like me get. I'm tired of running from the Circle. I need to account for what I've done.
Alright, fine. That's commendable if it's true. I'll take you out.
I'm glad you think so. So what now?
Well, I guess I'll be taking you out.
You're letting me out? And what then?
Well, you can come with me. That's let's see. Let's do. So okay, so this is an actually important choice. You can choose to just simply let him free, go out, have him do whatever he wants to do. You're pretty much giving a full second chance for him to live his life. You can kill him straight up here. You can leave him here to rot in his cell, or you can actually take him with you. Sadly, he's not a companion, so you won't be able to like control him and use his powers. He's a blood mage, and there's actually a blood mage class in this game, but sadly you don't really get to play with him, which is the thing. But why don't I tell him you come with me? That's what.
I'm not sure that's a good idea. I'd like to help out, but I'm not so sure I want to follow you into danger exactly.
Oh hey, look dude, beggars can't be choosers. Come or stay there.
Then I will wait. If you change your mind, I will be here.
Alright, so for now we're gonna keep him there. It's if we want to, it's probably one of the best choices, because if you change your mind and you'll be able to take him out. I still haven't fully decided how I want to finish this. There's a lot of options, and my character still wants to go to the bathroom. Come on, guys, let's go. I gotta go now. Oh man, it's probably a good time to end the episode. This is hilarious. But I decided that I'll end the episode in a special way. let's hear what Liliana has to say about Redcliffe.
Yes,
So, what do you know of this place?
Redcliffe? I know little of it except that it is the domain of the Earl of Redcliffe. Redcliffe? I wonder how the name came to be. Is the clay here red? There are places in this world where the clay is a bright, strange red, and often, in the legends of such places, it is the red of blood. The blood of 1,000 men slaughtered in battle, or that of an innocent unjustly slain. It stains the land that it may never be forgotten. Perhaps Redcliffe has one such tale. But I do not know it.
Okay, now I just look like I'm masturbating to her. Oh my god.